Coordinate geometry problem set. Problem set 7. Question number 1. Choose the correct alternative answer for the following questions. Question number 1. What is the form of coordinates of a point on the x-axis? Look at options A, B, C and D. A point on the x-axis, if you think about, the y-coordinate will be 0. So here the correct answer is C, A, 0. Now coming to the second question. Any point on the line y is equal to x is of the form dash. So now look at the options. Your answer will be A, ordered pair A, A, because the equation is y is equal to x. So x coordinate will be same as the y coordinate and y coordinate will be same as the x coordinate. Coming to the third one. What is the equation of the x-axis? You all know equation of the x-axis is y is equal to 0. So your answer will be y is equal to 0. Option B. Now coming to the fourth question. In which quadrant does the point -4, -3 lie? X coordinate is negative and y coordinate is negative. So the point lies on the third quadrant. The point lies in the third quadrant. So option C is the answer. Now fifth one. What is the nature of the line which includes the points -5, 5, 6, 5, -3, 5, 0, 5. You can see the y coordinates in all these ordered pairs. The y coordinates are constant 5, 5, 5 and 5. The y coordinate of all the points is the same. Therefore, the line which passes through the given points is parallel to the x-axis because y is equal to a constant. Y is equal to a constant. So the line which passes through the given points is parallel to the x-axis. So your answer will be parallel to x-axis, which is C. Which of the points P, Q, R, S and T lie in the fourth quadrant? P is -1, 1. Q is 3, -4. R is -1, -1. S is -2, -3. T is -4, 4. We have to write which of the points lie in the fourth quadrant. Now look at Q. Coordinates of Q, if you take x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. So Q lies in the fourth quadrant. Similarly, if you take R, positive and negative. The question is wrong. You have to correct the question. Which of the points P -1, 1, Q 3, -4, R -1, -1. Here R is 1, -1. The question is wrong. Please correct it. R is 1, minus 1. So x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. So the point R lies in the fourth quadrant. So your answer will be B, which is Q and R. Please correct the question. R is 1, minus 1. Now coming to question number 2. Some points are shown in the adjoining figure. With the help of it, answer the following questions. Look at the figure. Write the coordinates of the points Q and R. Q is minus 2, 2. Ordered pair minus 2, 2. And R will be ordered pair 4, minus 1, because the x coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is minus 1. Now coming to the next one. Write the coordinates of the points T and M. X coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is minus 1. So T is ordered pair 0, minus 1. And for M, it is ordered pair 3, 0, because x coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is 0 because the point lies on the x-axis. If the point lies on the x-axis, y coordinate is 0. T lies on the y-axis. So x coordinate is equal to 0. So T is 0, minus 1 and M is 3, 0. Now coming to the third one. Which point lies in the third quadrant? Look at the third quadrant. Point S lies in the third quadrant. Now coming to the fourth one. Which are the points whose x and y coordinates are equal? The origin is 0, 0. The x and y coordinates of point O are equal. In this figure, origin is denoted by capital letter O. The x and y coordinates of point O are equal. Question number 3. Without plotting the points on a graph, state in which quadrant or in which axis do the following points lie? 5, minus 3. The second one is minus 7, minus 12. Third one is minus 23, 4. Fourth one is minus 9, 5. Fifth one is 0, minus 3. And sixth one is minus 6, 0. Now coming to the solution. If you take the point 5, minus 3, x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. So if x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative, the point lies in the fourth quadrant. Coming to the next one, minus 7, minus 12. X coordinate is negative and y coordinate is also negative. So the point lies in the third quadrant. Coming to the third one. X coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. So the point lies in the second quadrant. Coming to the fourth one. X coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. So the point lies in the second quadrant. Now coming to the fifth one. X coordinate is 0. So the point lies on the y-axis. See the sixth one. Y coordinate is 0. So the point lies on the x-axis. Coming to question number 4. Plot the following points on one and the same coordinate system. On one and the same coordinate system means on one and the same plane, that is on a single graph paper you have to show all these points. So plot the following points and on one and the same coordinate system. point A, point B, point C, point D, point E and point F are given to you. Point A has coordinates, x coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 3 in point A. X coordinate is -3 and y coordinate is -1 in point B. X coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is -4 in point C. X coordinate is -2 and y coordinate is 3 in point D. X coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is -8 in point E. X coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 0 in point F. First of all, you have to write the scale. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit on both the axes. Otherwise, you can separately write the scale for each axis. On x-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit, and on y-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. You can also write like that. Then you have to draw on the graph using only pencil and scale. On the graph sheet, whatever you write also you have to use only pencil to write. Even the scale has to be written using pencil. Whatever you do on the graph, it has to be done with pencil only. So now, draw the x-axis and y-axis. Mark x, x dash, and origin is O, y, y dash. Then when you give the numbers, go from the origin. Every time you go from the origin, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. When you come to the other side, -1, 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and so on. Similarly, you have to mark. On the right hand side, on the x-axis we have all the positive values. On the left hand side, on the x-axis we have the negative values. Similarly, on the y-axis, towards the top you have all positive values and towards the bottom you have all negative values. So when you mark on the axis, you have to be very careful. Then you have to plot the points. Now if you take A is 1, 3. So x coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 3. So go along the dotted lines and then plot the point, meeting point. First see the x coordinate, begin to go towards the y coordinate 3. So the meeting point will be A. A is 1, 3. Similarly, mark B. For B, x coordinate is -3 and you have to search on the x-axis -3 and y coordinate is -1. So you have to search on the y-axis where -1 is. Meeting place will be B. The point is B. Now, coming to C. On the x-axis you have to search 1, on y-axis you have to search -4 and the meeting place will be that point C. Now, coming to D. On the x-axis you have to search for -2. On the y-axis you have to search for 3 and the meeting place is D. Now next one, E. On the x-axis you have to search for 0 and on the y-axis you have to search for -8. So this point is lying on the y-axis because the x-coordinate is 0. If the x-coordinate is 0, the point lies on the y-axis. Now next one, F, 1, 0. Search for 1 in the x-axis and 0 in the y-axis. So the point lies on the x-axis only because if y coordinate is equal to 0, if y coordinate is equal to 0, the point lies on the x-axis. Here y coordinate is 0, so the point F lies on the x-axis. Question number 5. In the graph alongside, line LM is parallel to the y-axis. Look at the graph. Line LM is parallel to the y-axis. This y dash is not marked in the bottom properly. You have to mark it as y dash. Similarly, on the right hand side you have x, on the left hand side you have x dash in the figure. That is not marked properly. Now, what is the distance of line LM from the y-axis? This is the first question. What is the distance of line LM from the y-axis? So from the y-axis, count the gaps towards that point, towards the line LM. So 0 to 1, 1 unit, then 1 to 2, second unit, and 2 to 3, third unit. So distance of line LM from the y-axis is 3 units. Now coming to the next question. Write the coordinates of the points P, Q and R. Now look at point P. X coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is 2. So the coordinates of P will be 3, 2 written as ordered pair. Ordered pair 3, 2. Now coming to point Q. The coordinates of point Q will be 3, minus 1. X coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is minus 1. You have to write it off the format of ordered pair. So Q is otherwise ordered pair 3, minus 1. Now coming to the next one. R. The coordinates of the coordinates of point R is 3, 0. X coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is 0. So you will be writing it as ordered pair 3, 0. Now coming to the third question. What is the difference between the x coordinates of the points L and M? X coordinate of point L will be what? 3. Look at point L in the graph. X coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is also 3. So x coordinate, you are asked to find out only the difference between the x coordinates of the points L and M. So we need not consider about y coordinates. Now take only x coordinate of the point L. X coordinate of the point will be 3 and x coordinate of point M is also 3. Therefore, difference between the x coordinates of the points L and M will be 3 minus 3, because difference means you have to subtract. You know the x coordinate of point L is 3. You know that the x coordinate of point M is 3. So now we have to find out the difference between the x coordinates. So 3 minus 3, which is otherwise equal to 0. So difference between the x coordinates of the points L and M is equal to 0. Coming to question number 6. How many lines are there which are parallel to x-axis and having a distance 5 units? Draw the graph. Mark x, x dash, origin. This graph can be drawn as a rough graph because it is not asked to draw. Mark y-axis, y, y dash. Now, the equation of the line parallel to x-axis is y is equal to a constant that can take positive value or negative value. If that line is parallel to the x-axis and above that x-axis, then b will be positive. If the line is parallel to the x-axis and below the x-axis, then b will take a negative value. The equation of a line parallel to x-axis is y is equal to b. B is a constant value, but according to the position of it, it can take positive or negative value. Suppose if the line is parallel to x-axis and above the x-axis, then b is positive. If that line is parallel to the x-axis and below the x-axis, then b is negative. So there are two lines which are parallel to x-axis and at a distance of 5 units. Their equations are y is equal to b and y is equal to minus b. So y is equal to 5 and y is equal to minus 5. Now coming to question number 7. If a is a real number, what is the distance between the y-axis and the line x is equal to a? Solution. A is a real number. If a is less than 0, then x is equal to minus a is a line parallel to the y-axis and to its left. If a is greater than 0, then x is equal to a is a line parallel to the y-axis and to its right. The distance between the y-axis and the line x is equal to a is a minus 0, that is equal to a. Therefore, the distance between the y-axis and the line x is equal to a is absolute value of a. Whether a is negative, a can be negative or a can be positive, then also the value of absolute value of a will be always a positive number. Whatever be the value of a, absolute value of a is a positive number according to the definition of absolute value of a. Whether a is negative or whether a is positive, absolute value of a will be a positive number. So, we write the distance between the y-axis and the line x is equal to a is absolute value of a. Distance is always a positive number.